synergy within the team. Whilst NIGMA is kind of that slow burner. TOPSON will be able to do something in laning phase, maybe not against the Drow. The Invoker will always be able to create that chaos.
I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. It's just I start praising anybody and they immediately feed. I can't do anything about it.
You know, maybe he just wanted to refill TOPSON's bottle, because right now, Miracle is being really messed up by TOPSON's mid lane, Hoodwink. Look at this guy. Like, Miracle, he managed to cut down the tree. Nicely done there, but still, 19-6 compared to 6-1. This is insane.
He was not ready for this. The Acorn shot pressure, and also an incredible attack animation for the Hoodwink.
Radiant structures are fortified.
You mean the projectile? I would say the animation. But I will agree that the projectile is the bushwhack into the arrow. What? That was nasty. Bottom lane, they're going to try and chase down Sumail. The Timber Chain does finish him off. No Tail, just shy of having enough damage on the Purifying Flames to be able to kill Mind Control. Surprisingly, TOPSON, who's like a Hoodwink master, I feel like kind of made a mistake in not charging up the ultimate first and then throwing out Acorn shot. Nice shackles here. Kuro coming in from behind, but they actually can't do anything. They know TPs are coming in. TOPSON is going to be able to route Kuro, and if the arrow lands, they might be able to get a little bit more. Saksa not throwing it out, though. The rest of NIGMA is here. Even as they lose their captain, still looking for a bit of aggression. TOPSON hiding in the trees, waiting for an opportunity. Gets out the bushwhack onto ILTW with the arrow follow-up, as well as the sharpshooter. He's trying to bounce back to the other side of the trees, almost killing ILTW. Not quite enough with the nuke coming in from the Oracle. Saksa trying to run away from GH. GH finds him in the trees, but the bushwhack. Wait, what? How did he get a hit off? I thought he was stunned. Dude, I hate that bushwhack works that way, man. Okay, one hit. Bushwhack grabs him. The tree.
You deserve nothing.
All right, that's an interaction right there.
All right, let's head back into the game as we're going to watch Steph being run down as the Axe right now. Tornado not quite clipping No Tail. And looks like he may be running a bit shy of damage. TOPSON putting himself forward. Nice two-man bushwhack into the call as well. A huge wombo combo from OG that should have got 2 kills, and he does. Sharpshooter on point. Miracle dies.
That keeps charging through the sleep?
Yes, you could be stunned and it just keeps on charging. Otherwise, Drow is just going to crush this Luna.
That's my health. Oh no,
the tornado missing on TOPSON. The Moonlight Shadow might just be able to help him win. They do have a stomp going off. He's actually hit him. They're going to start backing away here as they have been broken apart. Set missing the call, but it doesn't matter. They're going to get the kill on the GH. So really, it does not work for NIGMA.
Unlucky from Miracle there. He meant to tornado the Drow Ranger. Unfortunately, just a bit off to the right. Nice TP into top MC.
Yes.
Arrow to follow it up. Need a little bit more damage, though. This guy is of the Luna. They want to be able to kill her first. Call goes off successfully. The arrow to be able to follow it up. They do have the TPs coming in, but they're not going to be able to save this carry fast enough. Pulling blade goes down, but he can't actually run away here. Trying to be saved by the Oracle, but denied by a tornado. No, he gets off the false promise anyway. Seb will have a chance to be able to get away. Meanwhile, Saksa and Sumail returning fire, putting damage on a GH from behind. Hoodwink shows up, catching Miracle. He dies. Curl left for last is Mind Control. Looks to be able he missed all those trees, and you missed. Mind Control is now going to die as a result of that. NIGMA get white in exchange for 1 hero, Seb's Axe.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You can tell they expected that movement from OG, but
drop another tree or another ward rather, but that's fine. As long as they still have enough control to be able to win this fight. TOPSON turning through the trees, does manage to land a nice bushwhack. The arrow, Saksa trying to find the opening, but it's not needed. The sharpshooter does enough damage to be able to bring down Miracle. And now, without their mid laner, another bushwhack. TOPSON lands a beauty onto 2. The rest of the team having a hard time getting into this back line. ILTW managed to get off the Eclipse, though. Running around onto Saksa, but the arrow goes down. ILTW goes down. Kuro's gonna fall right after him. And NIGMA losing ground here as Mind Control and GH are looking to be able to hold around this tier 2 tower. TOPSON gets low, the pure damage, the Chakram pullback is just enough to be able to kill the Hoodwink. Now Mind Control
Radiant's bottom
pushes
tower is
forward.
under
He
attack.
may have lost this team fight, or NIGMA may have lost this team fight, but he's trying to rectify things. But a turnaround, Seth managed to get the call onto GH, leading into the air once again. Mind Control putting out the damage, but he's having a hard time being able to burst down this axe and now has to run away from the rest of OG. As they look to pursue, turn around, going for the axe. Not quite good enough. Mind Control, Seb dancing around the opposing offlaner successfully.
Good, Cap. Just pure chaos. Hoodwink with an arcane rune, just casting spells constantly. Immediately Miracle Dice, no save on the side of Team NIGMA. So there's literally nothing they can do as OG just cast spells from a volley around the Invoker. GH is like trying to
playing
stop people,
fast.
but
They're gonna catch ILTW again. The arrow once again chained constantly. Soxus Mirana is such a terror in this game, and it's helped by the fact that Seb and TOPSON are able to set up these arrows every single time. He doesn't need to aim. He's got stunned heroes from a long distance all the time.
it just, you'll never understand it, okay? He is the embodiment of memes. He plays heroes that shouldn't be good, but looks great on them. Like TOPSON DK, I'm not worried, okay? TOPSON decides he's gonna play Ogre mid, I'm terrified.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's saying TOPSON can see into the... So now the sharpshooter can literally one-shot. And then on top of that, it actually lowers your stat. So when you get hit by that arrow, when you get bushwhacked, boomeranged, and then you get hit by the arrow, it's lasting forever. It's Yule Scepter, arrow, nope, silence instead. Put out onto Kuro. Kuro's gonna die almost immediately. Enigma not going to try and respond. They are cowering inside of their base.
They're still looking to make the play. I mean, if you see an Eon disc on Mind Control, you know you're in a pretty bad spot. But BKB, all they need, if you swap to NIGMA's vision right now, they see nobody. They see nothing. The whole map is just darkness, and it's very scary for them to even make this. They're just blind, charging forwards with nothing but hope in their hearts.
They're going out of ward now, spotting TOPSON. This would be a really good kill to have. He doesn't have BKB, but at the same time, the False Promise is ready to go from No Tail if needed. The call does manage to grab the Timber Saw, but not much more than that. ILTW charging forward with the Eclipse, trying to push out the damage. TOPSON lands the hit onto Miracle. He killed him with the Sharpshooter. False Promise saves him, and now with that double damage, he's going to lay in some damage onto the Timber Saw. They're going to catch up to ILTW. He gets pulled and pulled into the tier 1 tower radius, and he's got nothing to do but hit this tier 1. He kills the tower, but does die in the process.
Unbelievable. The damage from that Hoodwink. I want to see that back. I think he even got the kill off screen. Nobody could expect that much damage to come into the Invoker. Much like it was in medieval times, a single archer, not very effective, but if you get a whole group of them to cast volley after volley, it's very tough for anything except for an armored cavalry charge. And unfortunately for Team NIGMA, you know, their Timber Saw, he's got Neon Disc, so he's not exactly looking to frontline.
Yeah, he's not feeling too good about the state of this game, nor is the rest of NIGMA, as TOPSON throw out a cheeky sharpshooter and does 2/3. Oh god, the arrow
Dire's
almost landed on the Kuro as well.
Dire's structures are fortified.
The cheese, and they've got the False Promise, so they can pretty freely put somebody on the front lines. In this case, the male and TOPSON actually.
Dire's middle
Not
tower
afraid.
has
One
fallen.
bit.
Radiant's bottom
There,
tower is under
they got
attack.
cheese.
Dire's
They got
middle
Aegis, they got a
barracks
Scotty
has
on
fallen.
Sumail. Like, how does like,
Dire's middle
forget the
barracks.
base? They're hiding under tier 4s.
That Drow Ranger is actually increasing TOPSON's damage by quite a lot when he's throwing out these acorn shots. Another sharpshooter. This one whiffing a bit. He does get Yule Scepter here. No Tail is here to be able to get the save and a call. That call that demolishes NIGMA, and the rest of their allies will fall as well. That's team wipe. They've got Kuro to buy back, but nobody really else left. GG is called. We are going to a game 3 between the two TI9 fighters.
I love it. I love it. This is the first smile I've seen out of the Flower Boy in some time. He had promised not to cut his hair until he got a win, but Okay, you didn't really say that. I'm just mean, but well played. Well played by the team with some of the best hair in Dota. You can see the two Aegises. They are not quite performing as they did when they won those TIs.